Hello and welcome. Today we are going over the Lexus LC500. Now if there's one thing we can count on, that is Lexus to make an incredibly sounding vehicle. Now the LC500 is absolutely no different. In today's video, we are gonna find out how good this vehicle actually is. Is it all just loud noise, or is there actual performance behind the grunt of it? Now, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content. Now, when it comes to going around Kyoto Driving Park, at the end of the main straightaway, you'll find yourself doing less than 250 kilometers per hour in this vehicle standard form. Now the vehicle produces 469 brake horsepower and comes in at a weight of 1940 kgs, almost 2000 kgs for a sports car. That is extremely high weight, and honestly explains so much why the vehicle feels like you're driving a brick. The car is extremely heavy, and when you're pushing it around corners, you can really feel that body weight really push you from side to side. Now the vehicle was made with a combination of CFRP aluminium as well as steel to reduce the weight. So I don't know how this vehicle still weighs so much. Honestly, that is the biggest downside to having an LC500 in its standard form, because the braking is ruined, the acceleration and performance is ruined, all because this vehicle weighs so much. Honestly, the main thing that you need to do to make this vehicle sporty or just feel a lot livelier is remove the weight. The weight really just absolutely kills the performance of this vehicle. Now, this engine is actually the same naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 out of the Lexus RCF. Now, a fun fact about the Lexus LC500 is the fact that this is the only car in the game to have a 10-speed transmission. This car has the most gears of any car in Gran Turismo 7, and honestly, if you drive it like doing top speed testing, you begin to realize how messed up these gears actually are. The first gear is super long, and when you get to your 8th gear, well, it's just like you're shifting almost instantaneously between 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. You honestly just change gears so quickly. Now, how much does it cost you for this Lexus? Well, it's gonna set you back 150,000 credits from Brand Central. Now, let's say you aren't happy with the standard Lexus LC500 performance, and honestly, if the vehicle's in its standard form, you shouldn't be. Well, you can head on over to the tuning shop and change the overall performance of this vehicle. Now, after spending a lot of money, we're gonna see that we're gonna be left with a total output of 756 brake horsepower and a weight of 1338 kgs. That is a massive weight saving, over 600 kgs being stripped out of this vehicle, and honestly, it is well needed. But even with us taking 600 kgs out, the vehicle is still a bit on the heavier side compared to other sports cars. Now, 756 brake horsepower is nothing to bat an eye at. That in any other vehicle will be a lot of power. However, I think with the Lexus still weighing quite a bit, it is gonna be feeling a bit slow. Now, when it comes to the visual aspect of this vehicle, well, we have a few decent tuning options. We have 2 options for a front lip, we have 1 side skirt, and then we have 2 options for a rear wing, which are just lips, and then you have your custom rear wing. So customization, nothing really crazy for the Lexus LC500. But the question is, how does a Lexus feel now that the car is fully upgraded? Well, the car has such a high level of grip and you can really push it when it comes to going around corners. Now at the end of this raceway coming around Kyoto driving park, you see yourself hitting almost 280 kilometers per hour before needing to slam on the brakes. Now when it comes to exiting corners, you might actually notice the car slipping out a bit. Now you can alter this by just leaving better, because if you come out of a corner full throttle, the car is still rear wheel drive with almost 800 horsepower, so the vehicle is gonna want to step out or just let loose a bit. No matter how much downforce that this vehicle produces, the car will still be able to just step its back out. Now the braking system has improved tenfold. You can brake so much later, even with the acceleration and the overall top speed. Yes, it has improved over standard, but the biggest thing wasn't the fact that yes, we added a lot more power to the vehicle. It is the fact that we took out that 600 kgs. That the weight is the biggest problem with the Lexus. Yes, it's fun, but it is a big boat. Now, and honestly, it feels like the Japanese Dodge Hellcat, where it has a lot of power, it's a lot of fun, but oh my word, is it a heavy vehicle to get behind the wheel of. And yes, you can set decent lap times. Around Kyoto driving park, are setting lap times around the 1 minute 34, 1 minute 33 mark, which is relatively fast. It is just above average, but honestly, 450,000 credits, it's not bad. This vehicle you spend a lot more money on, including a lot more upgrades, and the car really can't meet that time. So for the vehicle to set lap times around that mark, relatively good overall. However, when it comes to using this vehicle for like money grinding events, I don't see that happening. I took around the WTC 700 around Le Mans, and I participated in a single lap to just check out how well is the fuel economy. So on fuel map level 6, going as hard as possible, no fuel saving techniques done at all. Well, the vehicle completed a single lap with 57% fuel left. That means more than half of the tank was used in the first lap, which means after every 2 laps you're gonna need to refuel. And with the vehicle sitting lap times around the 4 minute 9 second mark, yes, it is faster than the AI, but you are gonna lose so much time due to the fact that you need to stop and refuel so often. So it really isn't the best vehicle out there to use. It's not going to be the new metal vehicle. However, you can get it done if you have patience or if you just have your difficulty on easy. So the Lexus LC500, it is a very good track vehicle, which was surprising to me. I thought it was just going to be some great noise and that's about it. The LC500 really surprised me, and if you haven't tried it out, I suggest you do, because it is rather affordable and gives you decent performance. So with all this being said, hope you guys still going to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more GT7 content.